Today for Fun Friday, I'm going to show you how to make this cute no-sew tote bag. So stay tuned. For this activity, you will need a knit shirt, scissors, pencil, a pen, or some chalk. So first you want to make sure that your shirt is laid out on a flat surface. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get your pen, your chalk, or your pencil, and you're going to draw out the shape of your tote bag. So I'm going to start at the sleeves. You can draw kind of lightly, trace lightly. And this is going to be the, I guess per se, the shoulder part of your bag, like a shoulder tote bag. This arm. You can choose any shirt that you like. It can be a graphic shirt, a plain shirt. If it's a plain shirt, I think you can have a little bit more creative freedom by decorating it with paint or whatever. So now what you're going to do is you're going to measure how big you're going to want your bag. And so say I'd like my bag to stop right about here, because I also want to have enough room at the bottom to where I'm going to be able to cut and tie the tassels. So this is the no-sew part of the bag, so at the bottom you're going to be doing a lot of tying, so you want to make sure you leave enough room. So I'm going to draw right about here. So there you see the outline of your bag. And now what you're going to do is you're just going to cut along your lines. Let me turn this shirt to the side here. And so you want to cut a few inches below your line that you drew at the bottom here. You can trace this part, but I'm just going to cut along how long I think I need to tie. And I don't have fabric scissors, I just have regular scissors, but of course fabric scissors would work better. And I lied, you're not going to cut along this bottom line here. This is the line that you're going to cut up to when you're getting your tassels to tie. I'm going to cut along the sleeves here. Shirt. There's our other line. And now around the neck of the shirt. It's okay if you don't cut directly on the line. Once the fabric's cut, it kind of folds on itself, so you won't really be able to see that. It's really like the soft fabric, soft cotton knit shirts as well. There you have it. Here is your tote bag cut out. Now I didn't draw a line on that side, so flip it back here. And see, now you're going to cut up to the line that you drew. Of course, this is the length of your bag, so you're going to cut up to that line here. And I say maybe measure about a little maybe about 1 inch to 3/4 of an inch you want to cut. And of course you can measure out those if you like, but I'm just kind of winging it here. This is a very simple and easy craft activity. For anyone to do. They can also make cute gifts, DIY gifts. Now you're going to have these little folds at the end of your shirt. You want to make sure you cut that last one in half because you want to be able to tie these together. And on this end, you see that fold? Okay, so now we got it all cut. The next thing you want to do is you want to turn your shirt inside out. I prefer this way because sometimes the shirts, they may still contain like the inside tags or seams. And okay, turn it inside out. And then we want to be able to hide the tassels on the inside of the tote bag when we're finished. So once you turn it inside out, you see what I'm talking about? You don't want that to be on the outside of your bag there. You're just going to tie the tassels together. So this is probably going to take the longest time. You just tie it in a knot. Crisscross, crisscross twice. It should be a knot. You move on to the next one. Tie. Tie. 8 times. And you want to tie it to the tassel on the other side. Some people actually like this look, but I prefer to have them hidden on the inside of the bag. Okay. Of course, this will be a lot easier with someone with not as long as nails as mine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to tie my shirt and I will be back with the finished product. Okay, so once you're finished tying all of those at the bottom and making your knots, you will notice that there's going to be a little bit of small holes here, and you can go back and tie some more to kind of cover up those knots if you like to put small items in your tote, like pencils or pens or something like that that may be able to fall through. One thing I did notice is that it is a little, as far as like the space in your tote, there's a lot of space, but I did cut around the sleeves pretty low, so that may cause for some objects and items falling out. So you want to be sure not to cut as low as I did here. But once you're done, you're going to flip it inside out. And there is your finished product. So I got a plain shirt here, so I'm gonna decorate it to my liking, and I'll come back to you guys with the finished product. Okay, so for my tote bag, I decided to go with a star design. I found this cool stamp that we had. Very simple detail. If you get too detailed with the stamp, it might not show up well on the fabric. So I got this star stamp. I tested it out on my old cutout piece of my t-shirt here just to test it. And I didn't put pieces of paper between here because I'm just trying to see how it shows up and transfers on fabric. And it transferred pretty well. So I think the star design came out really cute and simple. Be sure to put, if you're going to use paint or any type of glue, to put some type of paper or cardboard between your tote bag. So that is the finished product. And I have stars on both sides of my shirt. So I hope you enjoyed today's Fun Friday in your No-Sew tote bag. In today's bag, I actually featured some of this year's summer reading prizes. So you still have time to sign up and log your summer reading up till July 31st on midland.readsquared.com. Be sure to check next week for our next Fun Friday, and we also will have the description as far as like materials needed, instructions for this week's activity, and I hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.